Just recorded a lot of footage without turning on my microphone. Whoops. Hello everybody, it's Aviator, and welcome back. Well, good day, Aviators. And, scrap that. Whatever. Good day, Aviators. It's Aviator. As you can tell, I am being very corny today, and, showcasing my newest fighter aircraft, the Firefly. It's nice and maneuverable, as well as quite quick drone, the FQ-1. Like in the military, for drones they use the MQ designations, so I decided, you know what, I'm going to change it to FQ, because it's not like an attack aircraft, or whatever drones do, it's fighter. And we're going to buzz the tower at Mach 1.5. I don't think even Maverick ever did that. So its armament, as you can see, are 4 AMRAAMs and 8 Sidewinders, as well as 1 Vulcan cannon. And as you like, you can change out some of these, maybe add a central pylon there for a fuel tank or something, or here. I needed to put the landing gears there, though, so that it wouldn't, roll on its wings. Oddly enough, it's capable of strafing, especially with, it's only really able to strafe with the master switch off, otherwise it does whatever that is and pulls 43 Gs. It's something, that's a maneuver very similar to the one pulled by the one plane in Top Gun Maverick, although you don't want to pull that when you're low to the ground, otherwise you're not going to be able to pull up fast enough or recover fast enough, and you're not flying anymore. When you do that, you're falling. But anyways, it's able to get to nearly Mach 3, a bit higher in the atmosphere, like maybe 2 or 3 kilometers up. Otherwise, it's restricted to about Mach 2.7, which is not bad. I mean, it's powered by one of the SR-71 engines, and it's much smaller than an SR-71. It's got to be like at least a quarter of the size of the SR-71. Well, the Kerbalized SR-71. I don't actually know how an RSS size version of this would perform. Anyways, we want to toggle our brakes there. We're going to not do that. We don't have enough runway to land. So I'm going to flip around, come back around, because the island runway is very short, and this is enough to land if you land on like the very first section of the runway. So we're going to come back around, and we're going to try that again. Speaking of cinematics, looks good. Nice shot there. And we're still a little bit too fast. Its stall speed is around 90 meters a second, and thanks a lot far. Otherwise, with stock Kerbal aerodynamics, this thing could probably take off at around 30 meters per second. It's got a lot of wing. Oh no. Yeah, I know, I said its stall speed was... What? Oh no. Oh no. Alrighty, well, you see, this is not... Why are you flipping? What is wrong with you? Well then, yeah, you gotta be careful. The island airfield is very hard to... If I had raised the landing gear, what was the first thing to explode? The AMRAAM. If I had raised the landing gear, I probably would have been able to survive that. Oh. Well then, we can confidently say that never happened. I don't know, but I get less viewer retention when I haven't been doing the actual builds on camera, because I get less viewer retention when I include the building aspect. So, would you guys like to see the building aspect? A couple of solutions, maybe put the building aspect at the end of the video, and then that doesn't solve the viewer retention problem, aside from the fact that they would watch like the first half of the video and then cut off at the end of the video. Maybe I should release it as a separate video. Maybe like release 2 videos at once. That might do well with me in the algorithm, but I'm not sure. Anyways, we're going to grab... Vessel number is already up. We're going to grab another one of these. I don't have any other functioning Ferrum Aerospace Research fighters. Functioning FAR fighters, yes. Unfortunately, as you saw, it was only 58 parts, which I find very nice. So we're just going to turn on the pilot. And we're going to switch over to you. And we're going to enable atmosphere autopilot. So I'm going to be pitting it against itself. I'm going to try flying this one. If I can't fly it properly, then I will have to... I will use the pilot. We're going to make sure that that is set up correctly. I will switch over to Team B, something that I forgot to do last time. I'll drag this over here because I use the Windows recording software, the Xbox Game Bar, and excuse me? What just happened? Oh, the missile dragged on the ground. So we're a shuriken now. Can I please just... Can you stop bouncing? Why are you so bouncy? Thank you. Can I just... yeah, there we go. Raise the gear, please. I was hitting H, not G. But, like, I don't need it. Like, am I weird that way? I've also been trying to do an interstellar thing, but I suck. I mean, I'm good at docking, but I also suck at docking, you see. So we're going to arm the trigger, and then we're going to go to the versus menu, and we're going to enable his guard mode, and we're going to go over here, and we're going to turn on our radar warning receiver, our radome, and our IRST, IRST, the infrared tracking system, I believe. Now, we do have one advantage in the form of why isn't that enabled properly? Alright, we do have one advantage in the form. Is that a missile? Hey, yep. Ow. I was not prepared for that. What was I saying? I have no idea. I just went off on a random tangent. Oh, right. I was saying I like building fighter jets. I've made some fighter jet SSDOs as well, or fighter jet-esque SSDOs. One SSDO, actually. I have made maybe 3 SSDOs because I like atmospheric craft or spacecraft. I've never really focused on something that could be both. Or if I have, it's part of a grander project that... So I'm just gonna... Oh yeah, his guard mode is already enabled. I'm gonna enable my trigger, and I'm going to enable... Oh! So we're going to... not stall. There's always an alarm going off when I'm recording. Okay, so we lost our control surfaces, and I suck. Well, sigh. Anyways. Alrighty. The problem is, I am talking. I am not a bad pilot. I'm not a particularly good pilot, but I'm not a bad pilot either. The problem I face is I'm talking to you guys, very one-sided conversation. I'm talking at you guys, but I get distracted when I'm talking. I'm focused on talking, and then I don't focus on anything else. And it's very, very, very bad thing to do. And my subpar piloting skills, I'm gonna set this to like 45, not 450, thank you, 45, and let's say 130, and let's set the side slit it monitors your control inputs and stuff, and as well, it does what SAS does, except it compensates for the atmosphere and everything. And as I was saying earlier, even aircraft, which, you know, like the cardinal rule is keep your center of lift behind your center of mass. Well, even aircraft that disobey that rule can be stable, and that's actually the basis of relaxed stability, I believe, or inherently unstable planes. And, you know, the thing is, the big thing that everybody talks about when they talk about all of the other stuff, when they talk about that, relaxed stability is, you know, like it's inherently unstable. And then they talk about center of lift and from the center of mass. Well, that's unstable, but it's also highly maneuverable, assuming that you could stabilize it. And well, that's what fly-by-wire does, and that's like the F-22, the basis of the F-22 and stuff. Well, we're going to select an A-120, and we're going to target it, and we're going to fire. And I missed, because I think I lost radar lock there. My volume is also turned down a bit, so I can't really hear missiles, but I'm not going to fix that right now. Come on. Come on. Where are you? There you are. You know what? I'm going to... That did not do what I was anticipating it would. So he's behind us, so we want to turn. Use regular SAS for a second to pull a tighter turn. And I'm probably going to take him into what, a one circle, I believe, is what this is. I'm not a dogfighter, generally. I build things. I don't make them fight. I build them. Can I, please? Oh, wait, we're Team B. Forget to change teams. Oh, whoops. Alrighty, now he's engaging us properly. I was wondering why he wasn't engaging us, and that was why. So I think we're in a one circle. And since we're an identical aircraft, well, oh no. Yeah. So super maneuverability is good, but you have to be careful. Regular SAS allows you to, take full advantage of super maneuverability. Oh, come on, let's pull up. What just blew up? I don't see the enemy fighter. I think he might have crashed. Struct. I'm guessing he exited physics range. I am not particularly happy calling that a win, so I am... Whoa, okay, yeah, I'm gonna let the AI take over. And I'm going to switch over to this, and I will spawn a new one, and then I will set this as the AI ship, and we'll keep fighting. Because I want to get an actually good dogfight in here. I'm still, you know, learning the, what's the word here? I'm still learning the ins and outs of dogfighting. I have not played DCS in several days. Something I should probably get back to doing, because, you know, DCS is really fun. But, I'm not patient enough for all the takeoff procedures and everything that you need to do, so we're just going to let the pilot take over on this one. And then we're going to switch over to mine, and we're going to disable the pilot, and then we're going to enable his guard mode. And he should be taking off. Yeah, there he goes. I do want to make sure that I need to, disable the pilot. But we're going to turn my thrust up because we're nearly stalling. We're going to turn SAS off. And, what just disappeared over here? Something just disappeared. Oh dear. Come on. Score an air-to-air kill. Alrighty, never mind. Imagine if we had, though. That would have been amazing. But unfortunately, it did not happen. I am just a terrible pilot, but I'm getting better. This is my training. This is my pilot training. This is the training montage that all superheroes go through. Or supervillains, in this case, I guess. I'm not really a supervillain though, am I? No, I'm just an engineer. A Kerbal engineer, if you will. Nice reference to the mod there that I actually did not intend. I have to remember backspace is my flares, because I have set that to abort. Is a... Yes, I am. Yes, sir, I am. Wreck. Oh no. Yes. Can't help myself. Anyways, we're gonna take off now. And the other one is up there with guard mode and everything. And we're gonna take off once again into the sky. Obviously, where else would we take off? Space, I guess. Into space. Anyways, well, let's raise our landing gears. And... well, got to change teams. Thank you, I know you guys are reminding me to do that. And... I'm not doing so hot with the bore sight capabilities of this thing. So we're just going to take this into, I'm guessing this is now a 2-circle, except he's going to get his nose on me, and that's not good. I do need to enable radar warning receiver and the IRST, and I should have enabled that a bit earlier. Oh look, there's missiles. Don't crash. Now I'm going to take control of you, and I'm going to push you over here so that you don't crash, and we are flying sideways. Like, we were legitimately flying sideways there. And we are now side-slipping. I'm guessing this is side-slipping? Is this side-slipping? This is side-slipping, isn't it? To a fairly extreme degree. Because we are rotating. I'm gonna let the AI take over again. There we go. Alrighty. Sir, I think that you may have an issue with side slippage. I'm glad that survived so that I can just spawn a new one in without having revert flight and whatnot. Alrighty, let's place down a nice juicy plane. Juicy? Well, it is nearly fully filled. I like to, because jets don't take a lot of fuel. Speaking of fuel, what is his fuel level? He's still pretty good. Jets are pretty laxative when it comes to fuel. Like, I emptied that out manually. And I emptied that one out manually? I thought there was another one that I emptied manually. But jets aren't fuel thirsty like rockets are. So this thing can probably run for several hours. Whoop, stop. I know I said I'd let the AI take over if I kept having issues, but I refuse. So, by regular runway logic, that would be 270 degrees, and that would be 90 degrees. That makes sense on a compass. So that means that this is, yeah, this is east and west, roughly. Anyways, well, my camera is doing weird things. And we're gonna change it to there, and alrighty. So another design thing you may have noticed is, well, these are tweak scaled to be a bit smaller, but I have the nose gear actually a bit lower than the front gear, which makes landing a bit easier. And because in Ferrum Aerospace Research, or just like because of the higher stall speeds, your plane is very easily capable of switching between the different switching between the different modes and stuff. Come on. Come on. Splash one. Is he dead? I don't think he's dead. No, he's not dead. So we're gonna quickly pull into the vertical here. And we're going to try and get back around. I am terrible with gun, because I'm flying with keyboard right now. Like, seriously. You can't expect me to get a gun kill with keyboard. Although I do have mouse aim flight. I'm going to try and get an AMRAAM shot off. That missed. AMRAAM's not as maneuverable, but it's better for longer ranges. Missile. Just gonna tap it. Gotta pay attention to your RWR. I'm going to do a turn reversal here. And we're going to... That's fine. So unfortunately I do have to go. But I will try and get a kill. Missile. Okay, that missile is dead. Come on, let's just... fly back around. I'm not using the dogfight camera now, because I am actually one of the people flying. Come on. Come on, down. There. And we're gonna get another kill. I think that might have been a kill. I might throw these downs. Let's do some quick breaks. And you'll fly right on by. And we're gonna disable you, and we're gonna stall. Okay, this is not looking good. Now, I lost a lot of energy doing that, so I was not able to get my nose up and shoot him. In fact, I'm still having trouble getting my nose up. And we lost a lot of altitude as well. But I was able to make him overshoot. But we took some damage to some invisible hitbox there, and slightly elevated off. That might be Restock's fault. But anyways, I'm getting a better knack for it. Come on. Whoa. And I did not get a lock there. Was not able to track really well. And, well, he's behind us now. I'm gonna drop my throttle a bit. Because the slower we're going, the faster our turns will be. So that we can get our nose on him. Although I am worried. Alright, no, we're not. Oh, he crashed. He crashed. So I would call that a win, yes, because I was playing with a low altitude. And low altitude is not your friend. An AI doesn't know that. This AI is quite good at fighting, and it can actually keep most planes in the sky, even ones you would not normally expect to stay in the sky, such as, like, oh dear. So that was a mistake, because I forgot that. Oh dear. Oh, well then. That was a fiery way to end the episode, wasn't it? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was Firefly. And, well then, I will probably upload the craft file with some mods that I used. Ferrum Aerospace Research probably won't be required to use it, but Atmosphere Autopilot tends to be a bit buggy when you don't use Aerospace Research, Ferrum Aerospace Research. However, this is my config here. So you can take a screenshot of that, whatever you need to do, but to get the performance out of it that I did, this is what you need to play around with. And then to pull those higher maneuvers, those higher G maneuvers, we had a maximum of 28 Gs there. You'll need to turn that off so that you get the full oomph of what you're trying to do. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all in the next episode, or the next episode? Yeah, I think I might turn this into a series. The Fighter Jets. The Innovation Air Force's Fighter Jets, or the Innovation Aerospace's Fighter Jets. Tactical Air Force's Fighter Jets. What should I call this Air Force? You guys let me know. Anyways, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.